Recapping just the players of the game for the USC week. For offense was Audric Estime, defense Xavier Watts, and special teams Jadarian Price. And then scout teams player of the week for that week were on defense Cole Aubrey, on offense Kenny Minchie, who did an unbelievable job being our scout team quarterback that week, and then special teams was Eddie Scheidler. So last week we had a much-needed bye week for our players mentally and physically. They needed it. You know, you think about we started this season the last week of June. We started training camp and have gone straight until, last week. And so it was a great chance for them to have a bye week and mentally after Wednesday's practice to mentally kind of check out with fall break. But we also challenged them how to get better. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday we had to practice, and we had to get after it and really make sure that we were improving at all areas of the game of football, but also at the areas that we've been deficient. They've, obviously with the new quarterback, you really look at what they've done all season to now, what they're doing with the new quarterback. Similar, it's a similar offense, but, I think the packages might be tailored towards what he does well. Been able to run the ball. Sebo, obviously we know Sebo really well, and he's been running the ball really well the past couple of weeks, and they have some threats on the outside. And so it's a team that I see that's continuously getting better. Like, that's what I've seen, is especially in these past 2 weeks, this team has gotten better from what they were at the beginning of the year. And so we got to understand the challenge that will be presented on Saturday. He is a talented football player that we have such a belief in what he's going to do for this team this year and in the future. And we'll continue to lean on him. Yeah, I see more from him. As the game dictates, he's one of those guys that we're going to try to find ways to get the ball to, get it in his hands, because he makes things happen when it is. They're going to be as close to 100% this week than they've been all year. And, JT was probably a step below where he was 2 weeks ago. So Louisville, he was probably at a higher level in terms of how we felt than he was versus USC, which dictated a little bit of what we did with him. And Greathouse has continuously gotten better and better with his hamstring. So I think both of those guys will be as close to full go as you'll see all year. And